Welcome to Niagara on the Lake. This weekend, we're spending time down on the Niagara Peninsula and region here. We're going to see the falls, do a wine tour, explore the beautiful towns around this area. We have decided to spend most of our time in the Niagara on the Lake region for this trip and little getaway. It looks like it's the cutest little town. So many wineries, very cozy vintage style. We're staying at Queen's Landing, which is part of the Vintage Hotels group as well, and we got in late last night, so we haven't seen a lot of the town, but the hotel itself is so gorgeous and cozy. Loving it here already, but I'm excited for the next 2 days. Today's agenda is going to get coffee in town, doing a wine tour with 4 different stops, included lunch, everything you want in a wine tour, and then we're going to explore some of the Christmassy little things around Niagara on the Lake today.
That is the most amazing breakfast sandwich I've ever seen.
Okay, so we came out in search of coffee. Instead, I found smoothie and croissant breakfast sandwiches. And no joke, this is like the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had in my life. Incredible. It was so messy, but it was phenomenal. Like, they had this lemon hollandaise that was incredible. So a very, very good start to the day. Now we are just walking back to our accommodation to get picked up for our wine tour.
I originally started in wine. I'll give you a brief history of Brando. I started in wine because one of my
Our first stop on the wine tour today was the De Simone Vineyards. It's a super small vineyard, but they are so passionate about their wines. We got to try 3 different types, and it was a beautiful first stop.
Simple name because it's our house blend. It's a Bordeaux style blend of Cabernet Franc and Cabernet, so it really depends on the climate. This is considered a dessert wine.
Our second stop for the tour today was at Bella Terra, another beautiful small vineyard. They only opened in 2010, so they won some awards for their wines, then decided to open a property and start selling it, and it was amazing. My highlight though was definitely the ice wine we tried. A lot of ice wine is more of a white wine, but we tried a Cabernet Franc ice wine and it was amazing. It's super sweet, but it's really, really tasty.
is always a fun little comparison though. So come on up, grab a step.
One of each again would be Alright, we just finished up our tour with Cellar Doors. It was a phenomenal tour. We went to 4 different wineries. We had cheese pairings, we had pizza. It was amazing. Brando here is the owner of it. It was a fantastic day and I would highly recommend it if you come to the area. What do you think is the #1 selling point about this tour?
It's an easy way to have everything taken care of for you. We cater to everyone's needs. There's a little bit of wines for everybody. There's laughs. There's good views. There's delicious food. There's
And
the
there's Brando.
There's the Caitlins. There's the Brandos. I mean, what are you waiting for, people?
It was such a good afternoon. I would highly, highly recommend it if you're coming down to the Niagara-on-the-Lake area. Thank you so much.
See you soon.
We were dropped back at our hotel at around 3:30 and we wanted to make the most of the daylight we had left, so we walked straight into town to browse the shops and wander the gorgeous streets of Niagara-on-the-Lake. After that, we walked down to the gardens across from Pillar and Post. It was really festive. There were so many Christmas lights. We had little hot chocolates by the fire and it was such a lovely little slow moment on our trip. After that, we went to the Prince of Wales for an incredible cheese board, then spent the rest of our night just relaxing before we go to Niagara Falls tomorrow. So it's now Sunday morning. We had a great sleep last night, a really relaxing evening, which was lovely. And then we've woken up today though, and it is pretty overcast and a little bit rainy. I think it's meant to be like drizzling all day. So I think we'll drive into town. We might go find somewhere for breakfast and then we're gonna drive down to the falls. We don't have raincoats or jackets or umbrellas or anything, so hopefully the rain holds out for us and we get to go see the falls and not get too wet ourselves.
2 hours later.
Yes, but we're a bit wet. But it's going to be nice to finally tick this off the bucket list. This morning we've come back to Niagara Juice Co where we got our breakfast yesterday because it was so good. So we're getting another one and splitting it today. The time has come for us to leave Niagara-on-the-Lake, which I am sad about because I love this small little town so much, but we are heading down to the falls now. We've arrived at Niagara Falls and it's raining pretty hard. and neither of us packed a raincoat. So honestly, at this point, I'm not even excited for the falls. I feel like once you see something online so much, by the time you actually get there, it's kind of just like, yeah, cool. It looks how it looked in the pictures, which kind of sucks. I don't know, we can see the falls a bit from the road, but we're gonna go do it because we drove all the way here, but we'll see if it's worth it. See if it's worth getting trapped for. Wish us luck. Okay, so we lasted about an hour out at the falls. We thought we were closer parked than we were, so we had a bit of a walk up to Horseshoe Falls, which is like the main one. What do you think? Was it worth it?
I mean, yes, but we're a bit wet.
It was, yeah.
You have to do it.
And we're here. We like absolutely had to. But even the Horseshoe Falls, like there's so much mist that comes up because it's so powerful that you can't see half the falls anyway. And then the rain obviously just did not help. But I'm glad I've seen it. I'm glad I ticked it off my bucket list. The highlight was definitely Niagara on the Lake though, over actual town of Niagara. If you're coming here, the actual town here looks very, very dated. Very mini Las Vegas. I don't know, like lots of tourist attractions, lots of casinos, things like that, and that's not really my vibe. But I loved Niagara on the Lake. Like I honestly cannot rave about that anymore. And if you like wine tours or small little towns, or honestly just like more of a slow lifestyle, then I think that is going to be the place for you. Apparently it gets super, super busy in summer. This weekend we haven't had any issues finding parking anywhere. It's been very, very seamless. Hasn't been too busy. It's been great. Honestly, we didn't even make dinner reservations. We could still get in places, and that is in December. It has been great though. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I think this is the end of our Niagara weekend trip away. I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions about our travels here or where we stayed or anything like that, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next vlog.